What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Dylan Grubb here with Extreme.Outdoorsmen. If you guys are new here to the channel, make sure to go hit that subscribe button for me. Help me at 9,000 subs. I would really appreciate it. But today's video is actually sponsored by Mystery Tackle Box, and that is what I am holding in my hand right now. And I actually just got this in the mail not too long ago. And if you guys don't know what Mystery Tackle Box is, it's basically a subscription that you sign up for, and you get a box full of bass fishing lures or any lures that you want. You can sign up for any type of fish in your area or whatever type of fishing that you do. There's a bunch of different things you can sign up for, but if you guys watch my videos, I do a lot of bass fishing, so I am signed up with the Bass XL. And if you guys want to get your first mystery tackle box for only $10, make sure to use my code EXTREME, because I really like getting these mystery tackle boxes. They come to my front door every month, and it is just a box full of a bunch of different lures, and I just love testing out my fishing ability and trying out all these new lures that come in the mystery tackle boxes. So in today's video, I'm basically just going to be opening up the boxes and showing you what comes in the boxes. I'm also going to be showing you, I ordered some baits off the Karls Bait and Tackle website. So I'm going to show you guys some other baits that I got off the Karls Bait and Tackle website. But if you guys want to get any of this stuff, I'm going to leave some links under this video in the description. If you guys want to order a mystery tackle box, like I said, for only $10, use my code EXTREME and you can get it for a pretty good deal. Because like I said, guys, all these lures in here are like 20-30 bucks or more, and if you use my code, it's only $10 to get your first one. So it's a pretty good deal. But really appreciate you guys sitting down and watching today's video. But we will see you here in a second opening up the box. So right now, guys, we have the mystery tackle box right here and the Shop Karls box right here, the Karls Bait and Tackle. First off, I'm going to be opening up the mystery tackle box, and this is actually the subscription that you sign up for, and you get these monthly to your house. I actually have the Bass XL, and I get this one to my front door every single month, and it feels like Christmas, guys. Getting a full box of lures every month is it's just every fisherman's dream. But right now we're going to be opening up the mystery tackle box, and I'm going to be showing you guys what comes in these boxes. So first off, I am starting off, and this bait looks incredible, guys. And if you guys love topwater fishing, this is a perfect topwater lure to catch some giant largemouth bass. But starting off with the Guggen Squad Blooper, I'm actually going to open it up and show you guys what they look like. But this looks juicy, guys. Super good. Opening it up right there, it just looks incredible, guys. That black and that chartreuse. Chartreuse is always really good in the spawn. It really triggers the fish to drill. I don't know what it is about that chartreuse, but it seems like smallmouth bass or largemouth love hitting that chartreuse right there. So that little tail right there on the back of this topwater just looks really, really good, guys. I'll give you another look at that right there. But that topwater looks incredible. I'm probably going to be throwing this tomorrow morning. I'm going to go out to Saginaw Bay, I think, and throw this around. Hopefully get on a big bass on it. But that was the first lure in the mystery tackle box. Next up, we have the Weston Bass Bite Square Bill. If you can see that right there, this looks really good for shallow water bass fishing. And if you guys watch my channel, you know I love going shallow for big bass. But check that crankbait out, guys. That looks really, really good. That chartreuse and the blue and even the pinkish orange on the bottom, that looks really good for fishing. I don't know how deep it dives. I think it says 1.5. It looks really, really good for big bass, guys. I guarantee you this crankbait would catch a really nice largemouth bass. But I really like that one. I'm gonna have to give it a try out in all the canals on Saginaw Bay or just some other inland lakes in the area. But next up, we have a swim jig, and this one looks really good. I'm not honestly a big swim jig guy. I usually just throw like football jigs, but I'm gonna get this one out and show you guys. It looks like it is called the Reflex Swim Jig from Excite. But it looks pretty good right there, guys. I know a lot of guys throw swim jigs when they're fishing down in Florida. It's like a white and chartreuse one right there. It looks pretty good. I haven't honestly caught a fish on a swim jig before. Just like I said, I don't throw swim jigs a lot, so I've never caught a fish on a swim jig, so maybe I'll have to give that a try. But that would be pretty cool. But next up, guys, we have the Bile Spawn Plasma Tail. And I just wanted to let you guys know what comes in these mystery tackle boxes. It's usually a wide variety of hard baits, and then we've got a couple different soft plastics in here. So right now, this is the Bile Spawn Plasma Tail, and this one looks really good for dragging along bottom. This worm looks really good for in the spawn, because just like I said with that top water right there, it has a little chartreuse on the back of it right there. I'm gonna open it up and show you guys real quick. But this one looks really good for dragging it along bottom, even if those bass are on beds right there. That chartreuse on the tail right there just looks phenomenal. That's like a trigger point for that bass or any type of fish. It could be a pike even to drill this worm right here, but basically I'd probably just Texas rig this. And it's super dangly. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got a lot of action on it. It looks really good. But I really like that chartreuse right there. It looks phenomenal. Throwing it on beds, either smallmouth bass or largemouth bass. I bet you that plasma tail would catch a big bass. I'm gonna have to give that one a try too. But this box is looking pretty good so far, guys. Next up, we have the Saz. I'm not 100% how to say this, to be honest. Samatus baits. There is the packaging right there, if you guys know how to say it. But I'm gonna open this one up too. It looks pretty good. Or maybe it's a crawdad style looking bait. And that looks really good, to be honest with you guys. Check that out right there. It looks really good. Has some really good craws on that, and it's a mixture of like a green pumpkin with purple and green flakes. But it looks pretty good right there, guys. I could probably throw that on the back of that. Maybe, possibly. But it'd probably go good on like a green pumpkin football jig or any type of jig. I've been throwing a lot of Guggen Squad jigs lately, and those are money, guys. I've caught some pretty nice largemouth bass on them. But next up, usually in all these boxes, it comes with at least one pack of hooks. And right here we got the hard hat jigs, the bump cap, round ball, shaky head. And those look pretty cool. I'm going to have to give those a try. I like fishing drop-offs with shaky heads, so I think that would be a really good bait. I could even throw that crawdad on the back of that right there, and I bet you, I could almost guarantee you that would catch a bass. But also in like every box, it comes with a sticker. And I usually put all the stickers on my camera boxes or on my truck or wherever I can place a sticker. So always comes with a sticker right there. But that is pretty cool. But that pretty much wraps up all the mystery tackle box. I'm also going to be opening up the Karls bait and tackle on what I ordered off the website. But I'm pretty excited to show you this one too. I ordered a bunch of different baits, but like I said, guys, this is a phenomenal, if you guys like bass fishing and trying new lures, I would highly recommend getting the mystery tackle box, because it comes with a wide variety of different baits. And if, like I said, if you guys like trying new baits, this always has a bunch of different random baits in it, from topwaters, crankbaits, jigs, whatever you want to throw. So I really like getting these and testing my fishing ability to go out there and try all these new baits. But like I said, if you guys want to get your first mystery tackle box for only $10, make sure to use my code Extreme, because normally all these baits right here, if you can see, just one bait right here is at $12. So pretty much all these baits are like up to 20, 30 bucks or more. And you can get your first one for only $10 using my code Extreme. It's popping up on the screen right now. This card shows you pretty much everything in the box, and it also shows you how much everything cost. So that's pretty much what is in the boxes. It also comes with a little magazine showing you how to use certain baits or where the fish are hanging out right now. So I like to read those. Well guys, like I said, that wraps up the mystery tackle box. And make sure to drop a comment below what your favorite bait that I showed you guys. I think mine was the topwater, the Guggen Squad topwater. That one just looked really, really good. I'm probably going to be throwing that here tomorrow, like I said. But next up, we have the Karls bait and tackle box. And this is just basically stuff that I ordered off the website. They've got some really good stuff, guys. If you haven't checked out Karls bait and tackle, make sure to go check them out. Whatever you guys need, they have like pretty much anything related to fishing on their website. But first up, I got a bunch of different baits in here. I don't know if you guys can see them all, but I got a bunch of different stuff in here. I'm going to show you everything that I got. So starting off, I actually already got this one out of the box because I was fishing out on Saginaw Bay the other day, and I let my buddy Blue Jays Outdoors give it a try, and he actually caught a really nice bass on this Guggen Squad Hound. But if you guys can see that right there, it is just a phenomenal topwater. It's also got that white tail right there, and it is just crazy, guys. It has some really, really good action when you're popping it back and forth. It just has a really good walking style to it, and I really like that topwater. I casted it around for a little while, and I didn't have any luck on it, but right when I set it down, I let Blue Jays Outdoors give it a try, and he drilled a really nice largemouth bass on it. Just check that out, guys. I love fishing topwater, just seeing that explosion when that fish drills a topwater. It just gets my heart racing. But I really love fishing topwater. But that is a really good topwater. I really like that one a lot. But that was that topwater right there. And then also I got a bunch of different jigs. I'm gonna open them up and show you guys, but I got a bunch of different Guggen Squad stuff. I really like the Guggen Squad products. They're really good, guys. I've been throwing a lot of their jigs a lot lately, and I've been catching some pretty nice bass with them, and also a couple pike, and I'm lucky they didn't bite me off. But starting off, this is the Guggen Squad thick flipping jig, the 3/8 ounce one, and this is the peanut butter and jelly. So I'm gonna get this one out real quick and show you guys. But I really like the colors on this one. I'm gonna have to cut the brush guard down a little bit. But that peanut butter and jelly, that just looks, the purple on it looks crazy. I really like how it pops the head right here. It is just a really good looking jig, guys. I'm pretty excited to throw this one around. I think I'm gonna get some big bass on it, and I really like these Guggen Squad jigs, because you guys know, if you guys are bass fishermen, whenever you get done throwing a jig or using a jig, you just throw it in your jig box and you forget how heavy they are. And with these Guggen Squad ones, they have right on the head right here how heavy they are. So I really like that, because I forget a lot of the times. I'll just see them in my jig box and just wonder, or how heavy is that jig? And I really like how they do that. But that one looks really good. That is the peanut butter and jelly. And next up, we have the Cowboy Craw. And I like this one too. It looks really good for a lot of inland lakes around here. Because if you guys know me, I throw a lot of jigs. And check that one out. It's almost like a copper looking color, and orange and black. But I really like that one too. I got a bunch of these thick jigs. And I just really like these ones. Like I said, I've been throwing the black and blue lately and the green pumpkin. And I've been doing pretty good, so I thought I'd order a bunch of different colors to test them out. But that one looks really good right there. I'm just going to quickly go through these other jigs. This one is the thick flipping jig too, the Rotten Pumpkin. And make sure to drop a comment below if you guys like jig fishing. What's your favorite color jig? I really like that one. It's like a green pumpkin orange. And I always do good on green pumpkin orange tubes, so I figured that green pumpkin orange jig would do really good. But I really like that one right there. It looks crazy good. I bet you would catch a giant largemouth bass on that. I might give that a try tomorrow on Saginaw Bay in the canals. But I really like that one right there. Like I said, guys, these brush guards are a little long, so I'm probably going to cut them down. because I like to cut them to where it's just barely covering the hook right there. So I'll cut it right about there. And I don't know, guys, I just like cutting them down or trimming them down because I think the hook set ratio is a little better. But next up we have the Okeechobee Craw. This one looks really good too, guys. It's got the blue in there, and I really like throwing a lot of black and blue jigs, so I figured that it's almost like a green pumpkin, like orange with blue in it. I really like that one. It's got a blue head too, and I always do good on black and blue, so I figured I would give this one a try. But pretty good looking jigs, guys. One more, I got a Little Juice, the 5/16 ounce, and this one looks really good. It's just the rotten pumpkin too. It's just got a different jig head on it, but I'll take this one out of the box real quick and show you guys. But this one has like a different style skirt on it, and it also has a different head, so that one looks pretty good too. It's like a orange with green pumpkin sorta. I really like that one. But it'll also sit on the bottom different. I don't know if you can see the head right there, but it's just going to be sitting on the bottom just like that. So pretty good looking jigs, guys. Next up we have, I'm pretty excited about this one. The jerkbait bite isn't really hot right now, but I figured I would order a couple jerkbaits, and I have one from my other boxes in the past. But this jerkbait looks really good, guys. I'm pretty excited about this one. Like in the past, I've done good with other colors like this, so I figured I would order one of the Guggen Squad ones. It has some rattlers in there too. I don't know if you can hear that, but if you shake it around, that is just gonna attract those fish. But I really like throwing jerkbaits. If you watch my channel a lot lately, I throw a lot of jerkbaits earlier in the year. Like I said, I was throwing these for a lot of largemouth bass earlier this year, and also a bunch of smallies. Me and my dad destroyed them earlier this year on Lake St. Clair with jerkbaits. So I really like that pattern right there. I can guarantee you it would catch a monster smallie or even a big largemouth. But it's got some like yellow chartreuse on the bottom right there, and that always attracts fish. But that one looks really good. But next up, I just ordered a couple different plastics. This one is called the Guggen Baits Rattling Chunk. It's just a black and blue right there. That one looks really good. I see a lot of other people use them, and I've never tried these, so I'm going to throw them on the back of these jigs right here. And also I got the drag and drop, and this one looks really good. I've been throwing a lot of drop shots for smallmouth lately, so I figured that one looks pretty good. And I just got the watermelon also in the rattling chunk. That looks really good too. I guess I'll open them up and show you guys what these look like since I opened up everything else. Might as well, right? But this one looks pretty good. It's got a really thick body to it and some really good craws. But check that out. This would look really good on the back of a jig. But I like that one. It's got some pretty good action to it too. But those craws are really thick, so they're not going to break off easy. So I like that one. That is the watermelon, and here is the black and blue. So here is the black and blue. I really like this one too. I don't know if you can hear this, but it's got some rattlers in there, and that is just crazy, guys. A plastic with a rattler in there. This just looks phenomenal, guys. I really like the black and blue, and that rattling right there is just another way to get a fish triggered to your crawdad. Next up, like I said, I'm just getting these out real quick to show you guys what they look like. And I've been doing a lot of drop shots lately for smallmouth on beds or even largemouth. But that one right there, it's super oily. I don't know what is on it, but it's super oily, guys. Right there is the drag and drop, and that one looks really good. But that pretty much sums up all the boxes, what I got in my mystery tackle box, and also what I got in my Karls bait and tackle box. But really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks a lot for watching all my videos, guys. I'm almost at 10,000 subs, and that has just been a huge goal of mine ever since I started YouTubing, and I really appreciate all the support lately. It means a ton. So make sure to stay tuned, and we have more videos coming soon. We'll see you guys.